Hey, welcome to the tutorial of the Impromptu Suit Prediction Effect. Now, what we do is we just, again, they're just two borrowed decks of cards, regular cards, 52 cards, no jokers. What I do is, again, like in the effect, we just spread the cards out in front of us, so the spectator has their cards, I have mine, and the prediction you choose, you can choose any suit, it doesn't matter, whatever you want. I, of course, in this case, have chosen the diamonds, and I recommend that you make the prediction 3 diamonds for the first pile, 4 diamonds for the second pile. It just seems to be about the easiest setup. You could change it if you wanted to repeat the trick and make it, it would be, in this case, let's say you made it 4 diamonds for the first pile, but as long as you make it 1 extra suit for the second pile. So if it was 4 in the first pile, it would be 5 in the second pile. If it's 5 in the first pile, it would be 6 in the second pile. But I recommend 3 and 4. That seems to be about the easiest to arrive at about a third or a quarter of the deck, and it just goes a little faster. If you go a little higher than that, it tends to drag on the trick a little longer. So I'll show you what I mean. This is what we do. I get the spectator, they can choose any card. Let's just say they choose a diamond straight off, one of our the prediction suit in this case. Now what you're going to do, like in the rules and what cards we play, we can't play the same suit. So I'm going to play, let's say, a club. So it can be any card other than a diamond. Now because it's a prediction suit, I'm going to make sure that I play this card next on the next round. So the spectator then, let's say they choose a spade, so it's different from the diamond or the club, so they can play a spade. Now I make sure, because they've played the diamond, the prediction suit, I have to play it for sure on this round. So I'm going to say, okay, I'll play a diamond. Now, you always wait for the spectator to play the prediction suit first, and then you're going to play it next, okay? You never play the prediction suit you never initiate the prediction suit, so you just wait for the spectator. So, again, the spectator, let's say they choose a club, then you choose, let's say, a spade, let's say they choose a heart, you choose, again, you can choose any suit as long as it's not a spade, a heart, or a diamond. You never choose the prediction suit first, okay? So I'm going to choose a club. The spectator, let's say they choose another prediction suit, diamond. Now that's your cue to play the next diamond. So, but first you have to play a random card that's not the same as the diamond because it's in play, so let's say a spade. Then the spectator, they can choose, let's say, a heart. Now you got to play the diamond because I just played the diamond recently, so make sure you play the next diamond, it's important. Now you're also going to be keeping track of how many diamonds you're playing, so we've already played 2 diamonds. We want to have only 3 diamonds in this pile and 4 diamonds in the spectator's pile. That's the way it'll work. So I've played a diamond, now the spectator goes, let's say they choose a spade, and then I play a club, and the spectator, let's say they choose a heart, and I play a spade. Okay, now let's speed things up a little bit. Let's say the spectator chooses another diamond, so they have now 3 diamonds. And that's your cue again to play the next diamond. So first you got to play a different card. So say a club. They choose a spade. Now you got to play a diamond. So we play a diamond. Now I should have 3 diamonds. Yeah. So you just keep track of that. Now this will be the last diamond you will be playing for your pile. So you know that. You're gonna have to end the trick soon. Again, you remind the spectator that you're only going to be playing about a quarter or a third of the deck. So the spectator goes and say they play a club, and you play a heart, and to speed things up, let's say the spectator plays the final 4th diamond now, okay, because they have now 4 in their pile, so that's your cue to end this trick. So how you're going to end it now, after they've played the diamond, you're going to play a random card first, then you're going to let them go and have another turn and play a random suit to cover the diamond. Once they've done that, you are going to end the trick with the last final card. But you're not going to play a diamond because you want to keep just 3 diamonds here. So in this case, you're just going to play a random card that can't be a spade or a club, so it's got to be a heart. So you play a heart, and that's the last card, that's the end of this dealing. So you say, okay, that should be enough, let's get rid of our cards. Now what you've done is all the cards are set up, all the diamonds are set up just off by one card from the prediction suit diamond in their pile. Now what you're going to do is you're going to count your cards. It's important that you count your cards because you're going to reverse the order for this principle known as the Gilbreth principle. And I'll show you what I mean. Before you count the cards, what you're going to do is a very important move. You're going to take the top card and you're going to simply just quickly take the top card and stick it to the bottom, just like that. That little move will now set the cards so that all of the prediction suits, the diamonds, will now be perfectly in line with the diamonds in the spectators pile. Now that that's set, what you have to do now is simply just count the cards. So you count, and this reverses the order, which is important to do. So you go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So you express to the spectator that it's important that you know how many cards we have. So we know we have 13 cards because they're going to shuffle them together. But it also gives you the excuse to reverse the pile. So now that the pile is reversed, we can now shuffle the cards together. Now that was 13, I believe. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Okay, so you reverse the pile. The spectator, you let the spectator shuffle the cards. It doesn't matter how sloppy their rifle shuffle is. This will always work. Now all they have to do is deal now the number that was just stated, 13. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Now, remember, the first pile the pile that was dealt down on the table, that is pile number 1. So remember that is pile number 1, and this is pile number 2. Important for your prediction. So now we look at pile number 1, and we can set up, and just to show the variance of suits, that they're not all the same, and you just set them all up, and you can see that pile number 1, just like in the prediction, contains 3 diamonds. And then you can go on, you can actually even show the backs of the cards. The diamonds have, are different cards, one of the performance cards and some of the spectators cards mixed in there, so it just sort of adds to the randomness, how unusual it is. So pile number 2 should have 4 diamonds. So let's just quickly look at that. Again, you set out the suits, and you can see that there are 4 diamonds in this pile, and all the other suits are all different. So that should be quite amazing. So I hope you enjoyed that, and thanks for watching.